Hey, I'm here to bless y'all today. So, you know, I'm out here in nature. It's beautiful. It's constant. It keeps moving. No matter what happens, nature keeps moving. Nature keeps growing. You can burn down a forest, but nature keeps doing what nature does and it just comes back. It takes time for it to, go through that change of after it's burned, the forest has to kind of lay still for a minute, has to, begin to get rid of that leftover debris, and then eventually the grass begins to start to slowly grow back. The branches and the tree trunks and everything that was just nipped off at the tops and just destroyed before, all of that starts to slowly grow back, no matter what you do to nature. Same thing with the animals. Even animals that were hurt maybe during the fire, they just keep going. They keep going with their one arm or whatever, or whatever it is. Nature just keeps moving and keeps thriving, and it just keeps pushing on, no matter the circumstance, no matter the setbacks. Keeps growing, keeps multiplying. And we're a product of nature in a lot of ways, and in all ways. To be honest, in all ways we are a part of nature. We too, without even really actively trying, our bodies will try to regenerate from injuries and heartache. Our bodies naturally begin to start the healing process, to begin anew. And so that's really how you have to look at life. When you have setbacks, when you have failures, look at it as, okay, well, we're going to go through that renewing process again. We're going to go through that breaking down to the bare bones and building up back to where we were again, to something that looks probably totally different after being broken down and burnt down as a forest. When you grow back and you're back flourishing again like that fire never came, a forest has a lot of new qualities that it didn't have before. It's got some new pathways that were made and some new beautiful structures that were made from that fire that happened to come through and destroy it at one time. That fire created something beautiful, all because the forest kept thriving, kept pushing, kept reaching for life. For love, for God. That's what the forest is reaching towards. Plants and trees, they grow towards the light. They grow towards the sun. They grow towards God. They're constantly, no matter what happens, no matter what knocks them back, they're growing, reaching towards God anyway. So anyway, if you feel defeated, if you feel knocked down, if you feel like you're failing, if you feel like you don't know what to do with your life, just let it be. Because, like they say, sometimes the worst storms truly can create the most beautiful things. You know, those storms can just have a way of placing things exactly where they were meant to be. So just keep pushing on and know that, you have a purpose in this life. And even when maybe it feels like you're failing, somebody told me that you've got to look at it as if each failure is like instructions towards your true purpose. You fail at this, you start something new and you fail, you realize, okay, this is what I liked about this is what I didn't like about this, I'm keeping this, I like this, I don't like that, so those are instructions getting you closer and closer to your true purpose, to where you're really supposed to be, what you're really supposed to be doing. And that purpose might not stay the same. You might find your purpose and serve your purpose and have to go through that breaking and regeneration process all over again to go and serve your new purpose. So don't give up, because you haven't even got to where you're supposed to get to yet.